Welcome everybody to another Monday night. It's Cookie and the Haydens. We've got lots on tonight. It's all about Christmas. Surprise, surprise. Hello? Anyone there? You waiting? Is anyone waiting? Belle? There's some people waiting here.
Hi.
Hello? Anyone there? Hang on a second, what's this? There is a duck race later on.
I hate that duck. Now the favourite person of the show is here.
Say hello, cooks. Say hello.
Because we all know that's what people come for, don't they? They don't come to see us. They come to see the dog.
I think we need to go and get ready. So see you in a minute.
Bye!
Hello, everybody.
Sorry, distracted by the dog.
Off. Come here. Off. Go on, Cookie's bed. Go.
Chris has a pile of vintage clothing on the floor that Cookie's decided to use as a bed.
She's digging holes in it. As if it hasn't got enough holes in it already.
So let's start that again. Hi!
Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to another Monday night. As you can see, I'm kind of wrapped up. It's bloody freezing. I couldn't be bothered taking it off, babe. I just could not be arsed. I'm so cold. I've got the fan on in here. I'm so cold.
It is. I said today in work on the on our morning meeting, I said, you've seen that film We Bought a Zoo? I said, well, we're rewriting it, so we bought an igloo because this house is freezing.
We bought an igloo.
I'm not kidding you, right? I was cooking tea, so in the kitchen with stuff on, and you could still see your breath coming out of your mouth. It's too warm in here now.
It's warmed up a bit in here.
Yeah. I come up earlier on after I'd finished work. I was freezing. I couldn't feel my hands. I had my hat on. I had all my woolies on, like trying to keep warm. When I walked in here, it was like the freaking tropical islands with his fan on.
I must admit, I don't like being cold. I really hate being cold.
But anyway, less about how cold it is and more to what we got on tonight.
Loads of stuff. Thank you, Belle. We've got sale of the week. We've got pickup of the week. We've got This Is Heavy to do as well. And we're going to talk about Christmas, eBay, and wherever we're all selling. How's it going at Christmas? Don't talk about it now. We'll come back to it in a little bit later on. But in the meantime, Belle is going to say hello to as many people in the chat as per possible. In the allotted 2 minutes, in the time it takes for this little piece of music to finish.
Hoping my iPad doesn't die.
And so if you want Belle to say hello to you, you need to say hello in the chat right now. Here we go.
So the first one I have is Santa. Hi, Santa. We then have Elaine Parks, Once Loved Treasures, Pat Peddler, Alan Starbuck, Fluffy Muffin, Phil Higginson, Jason Entwistle, Karen Evans, Deborah Nardone, Jason Coyle, the Monkey Thrifter, Kathy, Kimmy Kitty, Secret Carper, Limelight Vinty, Lenny's Attic, a Reseller Dictionary, Bills and Moon, Fletch
Off.
Chris Tyler, Oliver Ian, Flipping L, Lisa, Pixel Fits. We need to speak to him. Them.
Oh, yes.
Bills and Moons, Del Boy Dan, Paul Baker, Greg, Eric Potato Joyce. Dave Woodward. Only Cool Stuff. Flipping L. Reseller George. Jamie Vu. Lisa. Ian G. Cheap Charlie. Ella. Delboy Dan, Left-Handed Hummingbird. Paul Hillman. That's a name I don't recognise. Affinity. Fletch. Retro Electrical Repair. Man Studio. Go for 1204. Linlin Jeffries. Dizzy J. ABL Reselling. I'm at the bottom. Woohoo!
Wow, that was quick. That was either good from you or crap from the chat.
And you tried to put me off with dog digging holes in your vintage.
I didn't try. She was digging holes.
She's got it.
She's all right. She's
got it on her tonight. She's being very needy. She wants to sit on the knee.
There's Alan Starbucks, Sophie.
Sophie.
I didn't see anyone from Facebook, so if you're watching on Facebook, that's cool. And yeah, that's it. You've made it to the bottom, babe. It's getting easier.
It is.
People just don't want to say hello to us anymore.
The hardest bit is because everybody chats to each other, is trying to find a new name in between and then trying not to miss names.
Yeah, it's very hard.
It's very hard. Very hard. Let's see if I've missed any comments. Elaine says, one more tree to do and my daughter's twinkly lights come. Very nice. Elaine says, that says Elaine. Fluffy Muffin says hello. Phil Higginson says, just dash back from working in Beeston for a week. Got 34 orders to pack, then going to dash back to Long Eaton to close an Argos.
Oh, I know he does do that. He goes around closing stores and stuff.
Jason says, evening folks watching on the big telly while sorting Lego. Oh, that sounds like a pants job. Won't be in the chat much. Have fun. Oh, thank you for saying hello.
Emsden said, Cookie's not quiet tonight. Did anybody, how many of you, put your hands up in the chat. How many of you
watch right to the end?
Yeah, watch right to the end of last week's show, because I pressed end at the normal time, but the stream did not end. Now, it's a good job Belle didn't do her normal and started slagging you all off.
You cheeky shit.
Because it kept running for about 5-10 seconds. I don't know, but yeah.
Well, if you did see it, you'll see what a brave soldier I was last week. I had a right banging headache and I managed to smile all the way through it to the end.
So yeah, if you do go back and watch it, just fast forward right to the end.
Funny.
After the end credits have rolled.
The thing is, because I have my iPad running, I literally looked down at my iPad. I was like, babe, why are we still on? Why are we still on it?
There must have been a little delay when I hit end, like I normally do at the right point. It just didn't end.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
Deborah said, Chris, I wrapped all of my family's prezzies today. Both ribbons, the whole works. Took me 7 hours.
Well, more fool you.
Wrap a prezzy.
More fool you. Did you watch the little tip on wrapping presents at the start? The little trailer that came up? You could have been done in seconds.
I must admit, because I used gift bags this year and not wrapping paper, I pretty much wrapped most of my presents in about 2 hours. It was super easy. It was actually harder work today wrapping the handful of presents that I've had to do for Chris because I ran out of bags. I've got achy arms now.
The disabled photographer got back from Tenerife, 24 degrees to this shit snow at -2. Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it? Horrible at the moment. Really cold.
Kathy says snow days all round. No
snow here.
Frosty. There was
very cold.
There was frosty rocks on the beach. But that's as far as we got.
I think we were down to -4 the other day, and that was a daytime temperature, -4, but no snow.
Jason said, debating to list as I listen or chill as I watch. Both are good. Both are good.
Deborah said she saw until the end last week.
Elaine said, thank you.
Oh, Phil did.
Photo and cook. Yeah, well done. Reseller says, hello, everyone from Scott. And tonight I have Stacey with me. So hello, Stacey.
Oh, welcome. Deborah said I was shouting you're still live. Unfortunately, we couldn't hear you for some reason, Deborah.
Oh, Kevin says, good afternoon from Lakeland, Florida. While we've got you, Kevin, we might be heading to Florida again in January. I'm planning a little trip to Lakeland. So hit us up. And maybe we can come say hi this time, see if we missed you last time.
If you want to have a meet up feel free.
Yeah, take us to your favourite coffee house, because I like a coffee.
That's
Coffee.
New York. No, babe. No, babe. No.
Coffee.
That's a different state. That is New York,
Well,
dear.
I don't know how Florida people say it. Have I caught up with all the things? Everyone's
George's
saying,
treasure shed is in.
Hi, hope you're not sleep deprived, George. Hope your little baby's okay.
And let's get down the chit chat a bit.
Elaine says, Elaine says, we love Belle. Thank you. I love you too. Thank you.
Dave is in. I went to Runcorn Car Boot on Sunday, which was yesterday, and I didn't get very much at all. I did have my GoPro on. I was there hitting record and stuff, but I just couldn't pick up hardly anything. But I did pick up a couple of things, and Dave was there selling. I didn't even notice him. I was like looking at the stalls, and he goes, "Hello, Mr. Hayden." And what's this? Dave said, I ended up giving everything away. Did you give everything away, Dave? Even the jackets and stuff? Did you just give it all away?
Like I should have stayed till the end.
Surely you didn't give away all the coats and jackets.
Oh, you missed Paul's comment, didn't you? Belle looks amazing.
No, I pinged it up on screen.
Yeah. Thank you, Paul. It's very kind of you. Even though I'm in my winter scruffs, my little winter jumper, and I've actually got like super woolly, super dry pants on. Look, Christmas ones, look.
I was expecting it to break wind then. Steer clear, guys, when Belle puts her legs up like that.
That's not very nice. I don't do things like that. Yeah,
yes, Jeff, that is Tommy Lee's new channel name. For short.
Did you do Fletch? He says, hi, Chris and Belle, wishing you season's greetings and best sale day beatings.
Oh, thank you. Yes, Fletch.
It's an interesting one.
Helen said she sat on the floor packing things while watching. Yeah.
I sat on the floor before wrapping Chris's presents and I couldn't go up again.
FedEx bags, UPS bags, or eBay bags, and job done in seconds.
So I know what to expect. Actually, he went one worse tonight. Do you know what he actually asked? If I'd wrap my own presents. That's what he said to me.
That's not quite what I said.
No, you said, will you wrap my presents? And I said no. And you went, well, if I put them in bags and you can't see, will you wrap them?
Yes, exactly what I said. I admit it. Dwayne says, hi, my mate went to the water park residential. He was meant to be coming back on Sunday. Instead, he came back to school around 12. The snow was bad. He got blocked in.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
I think there's been a few people having issues with the snow.
Cherry went to a party, had to stay over. And Dave gave everything away. Wow. If you was around Dave's stall at Runcorn towards the end of the morning, you might have got some absolute bargains. Did you actually sell much of it, Dave? Did you, at least sell some stuff before you gave the rest away? Good pants, says Cherry.
I don't know where you're up to and what you've said and what you haven't said. Have you done Fletch ones? Can't believe I drove through a bus lane in my local town.
No, I'm near the end. I don't know where you are, but I'm near the end of the chat.
You said hi to Andy Incognito?
Probably not, because I've not seen that comment. Pixel Fix says, if you guys remember my predicament last week with the naughty eBay buyer, I can report a happy ending. Oh. Excellent.
We also want to speak to
Pixel Fix. Did you watch last week's show, Pixel Fix? Really? All the way to the end.
Right.
Did you watch the duck race? If you didn't watch the duck race, which I'm assuming you didn't, I suggest you go back and watch it and then give me a shout, because you got 24 hours before your prize will roll over.
Elaine says her daughter's had a shower in her Disney night clothes. See, I've got Christmas pajamas that normally come out now, but it's that bleeding cold. They're not fluffy ones. They're just like regular pajamas, and I don't want to put them on.
Junie D finally got a card. You finally got it, Junie, because I resent another one. So you might end up getting another one at some point as well.
Pixel says, I contacted eBay. It only took them a few minutes to fully refund me, which was unexpected and brilliant. So faith restored with eBay for doing the right thing. That's good.
That's good. Good news.
Tam and Belle has joined us.
Hi, Tam and Belle.
And so is Junie D.
Samuel MBE is here. Better late than never. Evening all.
Pixel said not till the end, guys. Sorry, well, see, that's what happens when you don't watch to the end.
If you don't stay till the end, you miss very, very important things.
You were a winner chicken dinner.
So go rewatch it and then come back to me.
And that also means you're in the Christmas day one. Woohoo!
ABL says I made about £70 before I hit self-destruct. Wasn't worth it. Oh, at least you did 70 quid. I mean, it's not too bad, is it, really, in the end? But, well.
Night's Life is with us. Hi, Night's Life.
It wasn't worth it for me either, Dave. I travelled sort of 50-odd minutes and got up very, very early, and it definitely was not worth it for me. Although I did get one very, very nice item, which I might show you in a bit.
Right, we're at the bottom.
Excellent. Well done. We are at the bottom. It's a good place to be, isn't it, Belle?
I don't know how to answer
Silence.
That. I don't know how to answer that.
She still didn't know how to answer it. Right. Let's move on then. Let's do a thingamajig. Go on.
Dwayne says, can I have a shout out to my best bro Blake for going to his first residential?
Oh,
well done, Blake.
Well done, Blake.
Well done on your first residential. Hope it was fun and you enjoyed it.
Excellent. Good job. George's Treasure Shed says, shout out to eBay for Business on Facebook. Sorted out multiple issues the last few months. They sorted out a problem for me as well today, George. The old issue of item not received. Photo says it is. Dispute opened. Closed in my favor. Appealed by the buyer. Closed in their favor. And then I contacted eBay today and said, what's going on? Now it's been reversed. And they said, right, we'll reverse it back again. So they reversed it back again. That's happened a few times recently, that.
And he says he's definitely sleep deprived. Well, I'm sure he's worth it.
Jeff has got a new duck race rule. Anyone who confesses to not watching the entire live stream forfeits their prize. You know what? I think that's a very, very good rule, that, Jeff.
That's a bit mean.
No, I like that rule.
And Dwayne's going to his first ever concert on the 24th of June.
Who are you going to see, Dwayne? How old are you, by the way, Dwayne? Let us know how old you are. How old are you and who are you going to see? That's 24th of June, 24. That's quite a way off. Mind you, that's what happens these days, isn't it, with gigs?
It's not as far as the one that we booked. Last year, as in like beginning of last year, January, February, my niece asked me if I wanted to go watch Wicked at the theatre. And she said it was for December this year. And then after she booked the ticket, she came back to me and went, actually, it's for January 2024. No, December 2024.
Mm-hmm.
So she literally booked these tickets nearly 2 years in advance.
I'm sorry, but I couldn't be arsed doing that.
Seriously, how she expects me to remember that we're going to be going?
I couldn't be arsed doing it that far in advance.
She thought it was for this December, but didn't realise that it was for next December. So, yeah.
See what you buy said, that's funny. I had the same dispute reversal this week as well. Almost sounding like the buyers know how it works. Yeah, they do. And in the end, the buyer probably gets refunded and we get refunded as well.
Do you know what I nearly said, Dwayne? I nearly said my mum and my niece are going to a concert in June because they asked me if I wanted to go, and it's Pink. Yeah. Yeah, my niece and my mum are going to see Pink in June.
I need to strip off, babe. I'm getting a bit sweaty here. Oh. That's pretty much how it would go if we were to do that in the bedroom.
Yeah, somebody'd lose an eye.
With what? No.
So enjoy, Dwayne, because I have seen Pink before and she is amazing in concert. She is bloody fantastic. I just couldn't afford to go this time.
Permission to turn that fan off, babe.
This is the warmest I've been in about 2 months.
Just feel my armpits.
No.
I'm turning it off.
Fine,
save a bit of electric. I'm boiling.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you've had it on all day. The minute I'm in here, you want to turn it off.
All right, we'll leave it on for a bit then. I'm a bit sweaty, though. Be prepared
I won.
in a bit.
I won.
Oh, Peter K, February 2025. Wow.
Yeah, but Peter K, he sells out like super, super fast, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He sells like super fast.
Quite a few people booked Peter K.
Deborah says, can we have a prize for watching last week's show right until the end? No, you can get a well done.
The prize is the joy of watching it. Let's have a
Reseller
quick
Joy
look.
says, I booked for Spirited Away a year in advance.
Spirited Away.
I don't know what Spirited Away is.
That's isn't that an animated film with a horse in it?
That's what I thought it was. Janie says, sorry we didn't watch last week. We were away in Bristol for a long weekend. That's fine. We'll let you have a weekend off.
That's okay. That's okay. As long as you watch back.
Junie says, have you still got... Oh, no, I was talking to Kathy. Jeff says, 20 days, 8 hours, 39 minutes. Is that till Christmas?
Probably, yeah. Seems as it's the 4th today,
yeah, it is, isn't it?
Z says Beck is a big Pink fan. I've been along with her to see her a couple of times. A great performer.
She is. She's an amazing performer, but I just wasn't prepared to pay the price for the tickets.
Oh, we've got a little fan on in here, Paul. We've got a little, and it's really good, to be honest with you. It certainly takes the edge off the room. And it suddenly got a bit warm in here.
Hi, Mr. Crummy. Dwayne says, where are your mum and niece going to see her? I'm going to see her in Liverpool. I can only imagine it'll be Manchester. They didn't say for definite, but I would assume if she's in Manchester, it'll be Manchester.
Del Boy Dan says, I've just had a sale, £30 bumbo seat. What's a bumbo seat?
Something to do with a kid?
Don't know what one of them is. Anyway, let's move on because we've hit the bottom again. Let's do...
You can turn it off now more.
I hope and pray we can sell it all on eBay.
I just like the power.
Oh, Jesus. Sale of the week. Let's share the screen for this one. I've picked a sale this week to share with you.
Oh yeah, Jeff
eBay.
Said he's making a mega duck race video with all 96 races plus 4 more to come. Have it on the PC editing. Looked up and thought it was live. Sometimes I'm really dumb.
Now this one, I picked up a couple of plushes last week, and they are unusual ones. They're like Disney Pixar shorts, but they are characters from the shorts. And this is a character called Stu from Lifted. Do you remember the little short film, like this alien type short? These are worth looking out for. Not just Lifted plushes, but because if you see this again, it's worth getting. But any of the Pixar shorts. Any of the Pixar shorts, if you know that they're from shorts, pick them up because they're worth good money. This one cost me about £3 and it's sold for full price. $49.99. And anyone who says that plushies are a waste of time, think again.
And it sold how quickly?
Within about half an hour. So super fast.
Potentially it was underpriced as well.
I don't care. I sold it for £50 and I paid £3. I'm happy. It's a quick sale. It's out the door. But and that's what I was trying to tell you about last week. And most of you know already anyway. But you know, when you use a desktop to list and you get that condition box that you can put in, that's what you get here. Can you see? If you fill in that condition box, that's where it appears, right underneath there. But if you list with the app, you don't get that. That doesn't appear. So I think that is a really good selling point for using the desktop to list. You get this, which is a bit silly. Why can't they put that on the app? I don't understand why they can't add that to the app. Anyway, there you go.
So they've said that seat is a baby seat. So
okay.
Some sort of baby seat. Pink is amazing. She is. She's so good. Like,
babe, I'm getting cold again here now.
Shut up, you.
Seriously?
No.
Put them back on.
No.
Okay.
Kathy
likes Lifted.
Monkey said had a best sale on Etsy, £85 for 8 plates, bought for 16p each.
Lovely.
Don't really do much on Etsy.
Nice.
That's a nice sale though, isn't it?
I don't bother with Etsy. I keep getting like like invoices from them every month, but there's nothing on it because I haven't sold anything.
Said blimey, great price. Only cool to say we're on our sale. Double Dad said that's good. Chris Muppet plushies sell well as well, even the small ones. Oh, Tap Police found a flat Eric. Woohoo!
Nice.
His fourth one.
It's one of the bolos that I've always done well finding. I think I've found 4 or 5 flat Erics. Like there's mini flat Erics and then there's full size flat Erics, and I found them both. So I've been lucky with the flat Erics.
Reseller George E prefers a desktop. Mr. Crummy said sold lots of Charlie Bear plushies lately and good prices. They are, but a lot of them Charlie Bears are also pricey to buy as well.
Yeah, sometimes they're not. I think you just have to, if they're cheap enough, like £1, you can just get them, you know, and you're not going to worry about your pound. But sometimes people ask a bit much for them, like £10, £15, and you think,
Well, when I went to Scotland, there was a guy who had 3 items on a stall, 3 items, but one of them was like a 4-foot Charlie Bear. He had it stood and he was brushing it.
4 foot?
And he was brushing it. He wanted like 200 quid for it. It was massive. Ooh. Massive.
Peter Ray said, I've got an auction. I've got auction listings ending tonight. Got 16 bids so far. Low value items going when paid, hopefully. Also, one bite now GSP sale. Oh, well done, Peter.
Husky's confused with your possibly somewhere. There either is or there isn't.
What?
You put possibly somewhere on that bear and he said there either is or there isn't wear on it. Not possibly. Possibly somewhere to his antenna.
Because I couldn't tell if it had wear or if it was meant to be like that. That's why I put it, because there was very little to go off. I could only find one other one. And it looked like it may have had wear on it or it may not have. You know, I wasn't sure, so that's why I put possibly.
Sam and Bell says they can't be asked with the app because it works and they might break it. Delboy Dan would keep the flat Eric if he found one.
Santa's got one of my flat Erics. He bought that from me and I shipped it to the US.
Monkey Fish said videos in your listings don't show up on the app.
I don't think that's true, Peter. I think it does. I'm sure I looked at a video the other day I'm pretty sure I looked at a video on a listing that I was watching the other day. Don't quote me on it, but I'm sure it does.
Husky says by the time they find a flat Eric, it'll only be worth £5.
Peter, I think what you're saying is that when you go to edit, the video's not there, but when a buyer's looking on the app, the video will be there. Let me clarify that.
Tam and Bell said I tried to list on desktop the other day and I hated it, so won't be switching anytime soon.
I was of the same opinion, Tam and Bell, but I saw a guy who was talking about his listing process on YouTube a few months back, and I just committed to sort of getting used to it, and now I'm finding it a lot better. And I always swore by the app, but to be honest with you, just little things like that condition box, I think that condition box makes a massive difference. And also, if you can quickly put in rough dimensions and weight, I don't weigh and I don't measure anything. I just put an approximation, a guess. I think that helps with the GSP orders because I've had a lot of GSP the last couple of months, a lot, much more than normal. I'm getting daily GSP orders.
Bell's Cozy Corners joined us. Hello.
Hello,
Once
Bell.
I've said if that was an Air Racecourse boot sale, it wasn't a bear. That's a local. Tapbed said videos show up on the app, but you can't upload videos on the app.
You can see it as a buyer, but you can't do anything with it on your own listing.
Huskies and Boring says desktop is by far the best way for me. I cannot bear using a phone. Alan Starbucks is having trouble with the interweb pausing, so we'll try to keep up.
No problem, Alan.
Tapbed has a desktop all the way. Lots of stuff you can't do on the app.
Which makes no sense, really. I mean, that condition box, all that should be is another thing on the flow on the app. There's no reason why that isn't there. I mean, that's pretty important. When you're browsing, that condition, that one line of condition that you put in comes right under new or used. It comes right there. So you don't even potentially have to look at a description to see your condition.
Monkey said a buyer said they couldn't see it on the app, and it was a listing that was a few weeks old. Emsdem says we always list on the desktop and take photos on the app. Works well for us.
That's kind of how I'm working at the moment.
Right, we're at the bottom. What's next?
Excellent. Let's do what should we do? Pick up of the week.
Go for it.
Oh dear.
You didn't pay for the penguin?
Sorry?
Money?
No, I bought that over there. Your penguin should still be in there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Pick up of the week.
Let's go for pick up of the week, and this is actually one from Runcorn Car Boot. Now I think I bought about 5 things, and it definitely really wasn't worth me going and getting up that early and using my petrol and everything, but I did get something that had some good value, which is really going to pay for the whole morning. And it is this vintage t-shirt from Universal Studios. Very, very cool. It is a vintage Universal T2 endoskeleton t-shirt. Cost me a £5. I just paid up. I didn't negotiate. I didn't ask for £4. If you're thinking, for those of you who think I always do that, I just paid up on this because I knew that this was worth the money. So I paid a £5 and I've listed it today for $79.99. There is sold. There's only one sold recently. It sold for £63 plus £16 postage international. So I kind of went where some of these similar t-shirts are at the minute.
Reseller Dictionary says 150 quid for a T2 top.
There's all different ones, though. Reseller Dictionary. There's all different ones. I'm going off one that sold fairly recently at £63. So I put mine up at $79.99, which is consistent with some similar looking ones on eBay at the minute.
People are liking the top,
but it's really nice. I just grabbed that straight away, and I was surprised it was still there. It was just laid out on the floor for all to see. I just thought, why has no one picked that up?
I don't think that, because then you don't get it.
Well, exactly.
And Kathy, you are right. Reseller Dictionary wanted to know what the plush was next to Bungle. It is Jimbo.
Jimbo and the Jet Set.
Jimbo.
Go on.
Jimbo. Can't stop once you start.
You got to do the 3 Jimbos.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of love for your t-shirt. Lisa said, what I do if I'm doing a sell-similar, I do it from the app as if it's in dollars. If it's in dollars, it changes to pounds.
Yeah.
But if on the desktop, it won't let you change to pounds, and I carry on the listing from the desktop.
Correct, Lisa. That's a really good point. And it's something that I noticed quite early on when I was listing on desktop, because like you say, on the app, they introduced a thing where you could sell similar from internationals and it converted it all for you. But on the desktop, it doesn't do that. It's really frustrating because I've done it a few times forgetting, and then you've ballsed it up and you have to start again.
Hi, Lisa, by the way.
So, yeah, you're absolutely right. If you do need to sell similar from an international, you just got to flip on the app and then go back to the desktop.
Kelly has joined us. Hello. She said, you're not starting it for £1 on whatnot, that t-shirt.
I think I'll pass on that one, Kelly. Nah, not on that one.
Husky says that's a remake. It says Primark on the inside wash tag.
Yeah.
Bungle isn't squashed anymore. Why would Bungle be squashed? Did you have them squashed at some point?
Was we squashed?
Right, we're at the bottom. What's next?
Oh, it's very quiet in the chat tonight, isn't it?
What's next?
Let's do a few thank yous. It gives us a moment to thank all our members. Would you like to thank everybody today, babes? Read everyone's name out.
Here goes nothing. Let's see if I can read them. So we're going to say thank you to Yorkshire Mix, Matt Sells Stuff, Glamour's Closet, Paul Daubney, GT Prelove, Cy, Chris Smith, Rachel Nash, Phil Higginson, Brooke, Tam Solo, Secret Carper, Hillary Rhodes, Steve-O, Anything Vintage, Just Luke, I'm a Reseller, Sam, Mick Page, Drink and Drive, The Monkey Thrifter.
No.
What?
No, it's not Drink and Drive.
Oh, Drink and Dive. Sorry, Drink and Dive. The Monkey Thrifter, Fix It for Reselling. The
Oh, I need to
Day.
change that, don't I?
Why?
He's not Fix It for Reselling.
Oh,
anymore.
right.
Go on,
Soul
carry on.
Steps, Santa, Andrew Milburn, Prozer,
Independent trading.
Independent Trading, Dave ABL, DB Resells, SB Resells, Emsdem, Andy Incognito, and West Lancs Flips. You know why I'm struggling with that, guys? I'm waiting to get new glasses because I've got to the age where I can't hide from it anymore.
She's old, basically.
I need very focals, and I'm struggling with this distance and close-up thing because my glasses are for distance. And I'm £200 lighter this week after going to the opticians, but I haven't picked my new glasses up yet. I don't get them until, is it next week? Next week.
Yeah. She's going to be one of these where she has to sit it on the bridge of her nose and go like that.
Well, I'm terrible now. I feel like my mother. When I'm reading things or looking at my phone, I literally have to take my glasses off and put them on my head. So yeah.
Bloody hell, we've taught Derek something tonight, us lot, between us and Lisa. We've taught Derek.
There you go.
Derek, a seasoned reseller, has learnt something tonight.
Flipping L says, in the last house on the shelf. Oh, right. Bungle must have been squashed. No, he's got space today. He's upgraded. Tam says, often use desktop for therapy, searching for adding videos.
Yeah.
Thanks, Monkey Thrift 115 watching. Resale dictionaries. Okay, let's get talking. Has everyone got their partner's Xmas presents yet? I'm still fishing for ideas.
There's a good Whatnot show on tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Fella called Car Boot Chris doing a Whatnot. He's got loads of gifts.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Tuesday night this week. Shameless plug.
£200 lighter. Your old glasses were heavy. Thanks for that. I wish I was £200 lighter, but no, as in skint £200.
Let's should we play a game? We're at the bottom. We might as well play a game whilst we're all sort of chilled out and quiet. Are you at the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay then. Who's ready for a game?
Want to play a game?
Great Scott. I know, this is heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy.
She's such a gimp, isn't she? She's an absolute gimp.
Any other way?
No, I guess not.
Bill Higginson says, I don't have that mini you pictured, Chris, and would defo like it.
Okay. I'll send me a message or something.
Oh, Tam and Bell says, I've got my Whatnot onboarding interview thing tomorrow. Ooh, good luck.
Excellent. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Z is on Whatnot, by the way, guys. Go and have a look for Only Cool Stuff on Whatnot if you are on there. I think he's planning on doing his first auction show on Friday, but don't quote me on that because I only caught the very end of his live show today, his live thing today. Right, we're doing a game. So we're going to play a game. You need to guess. I'm going to show you something. You're going to have to guess what it weighs in grams. Must be in grams. Your guess cannot be over the real amount. It must be on it or under. If you go over, you go bust. Anyone in the world can take part. If you win the game, me and Belle will send you something in the post.
Just a little
snail mail in the post, no matter where you are. If you're in Australia, we'll send it to Australia. If you're in South America, we'll send it there. If you're in the Caribbean, we'll send it there. If you're in the Antarctic.
Right, they've got it. Okay. Welcome, Les. Thanks for joining us.
Right. I've decided to sell my beloved Quantum Leap comic collection.
And no, it's not going to be on Whatnot.
It's not on Whatnot. It's on eBay right now. If anyone's interested in this, who's a big Quantum Leap fan and really would love this, this is a full set. This is not the 1 to 13 full set that everybody says. This is the real full set. This is 1 to 14 because I'm giving this a plug before we actually do it. Because there's a special number 1 that comes with the full set, the full set. Okay? Anyone who says 1 to 13 is a full set is wrong. So this is for sale right now. But what you've got to do is guess what this set weighs in grams. There are 14 comics. They've all got bags. They've all got cards. And it's my own collection. I've collected them. I did it in a couple of different parts, and then I bagged and carded them and everything. So I'm letting them go. But what does it weigh? You need to guess. I want it in grams. And I'm going to start the timer. Here we go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay, I'm going to write end in the chat, and anybody after the word end is not counted. You are bust. All right. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. If you've gone after that word end, you're too late. Limelight Vinty, where have you been? You're too late. It was a shit guess anyway. Okay, have we got a winner?
Yes, I thought we had a winner quite early on, but someone's just snuck in down at the end.
Ooh.
So the answer was 1,152 grams.
1,152.
And the winner is Nefinity with 1,115.
Oh, there you go. Nefinify.
That's the one.
Not Nefinity. Can you change your name to Nefinity just for Belle?
Yeah, RS had come in at 1,100 quite early on, and you were almost there. Just Nefinify. Beat you at the end.
Well done, Nefanify. Please send me a message, Instagram or Facebook, whatever. You can even email me if you want. My email's in the bottom of this description of this video. And let me know your address so that we can send you something. And this is heavy. Done for another week.
Kelly says, I'm so bad at this game. I can't believe I send parcels.
That's why we have scales.
Have you seen this? Like, because he got the heater just like blowing straight at my face. I've literally got one bright red cheek.
You got rosy cheeks, babe.
I just got one bright red. I'm not complaining, because when we step out that door after we get off this screen, it's like
cold out there.
Oh yeah, hat and coat on before we get into bed.
David said that's why I get penalties from every. You need to use scales, David. Scales. It's the future.
Well done, on your Quantum Leap bundle. Very generous, of course.
Oh yeah, very generous. Yeah, if it were true.
Heater bell. Yeah, we've got a tiny little heater that Chris keeps in his office for when he's working, because he's the only one that works from home these days. And he's actually, for the first time ever, he left it on while we're doing the show. Because
it's cold.
But it's one of them heaters. It's one of them heaters where you kind of get the most heat by just being directly in front of it. And it's like pointing directly at my face.
It's still that, yeah. It's still I don't think I did a review on it, Derek. I think I showed it last year. I don't remember did I do a review on it? Don't think I did.
Maybe, don't know.
I don't think I did, but I remember talking about it last year. It was one that I saw on like a Facebook ad, and then went to search. I don't buy anything from Facebook ads. Don't do that. Don't do that. They're all scams. But then I went and searched for it on Amazon and got it. But it's quite good.
Did Chris give you a right hook? Junie says, I think it's just the hot air coming out of Chris's mouth that's giving you the one cheap bright red and not the heater.
Bad.
Chris Tyler says, make attempt with your new heated clothes house. We missed a trick. We should have brought the washing up here, stood it in the room while that was on.
Oh yeah, have my lovely office all like damp.
Your underpants would be dry by now. We're back to the underpant drying saga. Just not happening. Time lag on the feed.
You need to go out and come back in.
Scales are overrated, said David.
Let's talk about Christmas sales. How's everybody doing? eBay, Whatnot. Where else are people selling? Etsy, Depop, Amazon, bricks and mortar shops, Vinted. How's everyone doing? Are we having a good December so far? Is it eBay Gum? Has anybody sold anything on eBay Gum? Oh no, I was going to say one ear is red, but I thought it was that one, but it's not. How's that ear red and that one's not?
Because the heat is coming this way, so it's hitting this ear.
Oh right.
So I've got a red cheek and you've got a red ear.
Yeah, let us know. For me, it's been a good Christmas period so far for me on eBay. Obviously on Whatnot as well. I'm doing a show every week on Whatnot, which is going nicely. But the eBay sales are going very, very well. What am I selling most of? I don't think there's any one particular thing. All sorts of things are going out the door. Clothing, toys, media, everything and anything is selling right now. It seems to me like the less listings I have on eBay, the more I seem to be selling, because I took another 20 summit 30 listings off today that I'm going to either rejig or I'm going to just take off completely. And the sales just keep coming in. So it's going well at the moment.
Good. Can pay for a second holiday next year.
Yeah.
Junie's sitting in the naughty corner. She's going to behave herself from now on.
So just let us know, because it doesn't always go well for everybody at the same time. That's a fact. I'm having a good week, but someone else will be having a bad week. And next week I might have a bad week and someone else will have a really good week. That's just how it flows on eBay.
Retro electrical repair. I don't know how he's asking this, right? Which context it's in. He says, Chris, it's either Chris is the only one that works from home or Chris is the only one that works from home, as in he thought I did. So I don't know which context you're asking that in, but I was being facetious that Chris forgets this. When Chris was just working from home on his own, he could confine himself to his office with his heater. Now I need some heat as well. And he's going to have to share from now on. Or not.
I do share. Helen's sales are good at the moment. And Tam and Belle said, good until today, been slow though. Today. Yeah, I think actually today's not been like, although I did sell £100 pair of trainers today. They haven't paid yet. So, if that one comes in, then that'll boost today's sales.
Kathy says doing rubbish, but Lee's been poorly, so listeners come to a abrupt stop. Well, hopefully it gets better soon, and it'll
get better soon.
Yeah, and you get back to listing.
David says my sales are quite flat, but I don't sell traditional presents. What kind of stuff do you sell, David? Let us know.
Kelly's buying more than she's selling at the moment. Flaming Whatnot.
Those Whatnot sellers are pesky, aren't they?
To be fair, I've bought from 2 shows this week. So yeah,
I buy from other shows as well. The Monkey Thrifter says, has anyone bought anything on eBay? Has anyone bought anything on eBay Gum? That's a really good question.
I've still never looked at it. You have to show it, man.
ABL Dave said it's the best Q4 ever for him. That's good news.
Pixel fixes mine as slow as I took on a work contract over the Xmas period instead of concentrating on eBay, which I'm now seriously regretting.
Really?
Don't matter where the money comes from.
Yeah.
Don't matter where the money comes from.
Delboy Dan says a fairly slow weekend, but still okay overall.
Lisa was having a bad week until the last 2 days. Glad it's picked up.
That's good. And Paul Wants Love Treasure says sales have dipped slightly over the last week and the average sale price has dropped. That said, I've not been listing as much and mostly doing relists. Yeah, fair enough. It's always to be expected if you're just going to end and sell similar and stuff. But also, I need to say thank you to Wants Love Paul's for Paul's prize for this week's duck race.
It's a lovely duck.
Really nice looking ceramic duck, which is up for grabs tonight. So thank you again, Wants Love Treasures.
While we're talking of duck prizes, I just wanted to show you, because I've still not pulled out the box in that cupboard with all the hamper prizes for the Christmas Day one. I actually need to see what we've bought. But I did pick this up today.
You might not be able to see it. There. Just angle it.
Angle it.
Yeah.
This cute little thing is going to be going in, and it basically says, Merry Ducking Christmas and a Happy New Year. Tiny Duck is here to bring you season's greetings and a festive pick-me-up. So that is just a sneak preview of one little thing
In a big box of stuff.
in a big box of stuff that you could win on Christmas Day.
Tap Peddler says his sales are off the hook right now. That's good, Derek.
Yeah,
nice
that's
one.
Brilliant. Jason Carr says, laugh out loud, clothes drying on the clothes horse in front of the log burner while watching this. I wish I could dry the clothes. It's just not happening, even with the heated dryer.
Reseller Dictionary says, okay for saying it's just old stuff. It's not really reselling. Surprised to actually sell my signed stereophonics programs. Oh, well done.
Santa says, Christmas sales, holy peppermint sticks. I've just been giving all these presents away. Got to rethink the whole thing. David says, I work off 300 listings and my sell-through is 25% of my stock.
That's good.
Married to Reselling says, if it's your first Q4 on Amazon, you'll feel like you've won the lottery right now. ABL thinking of taking the whole of Feb off and buggering off traveling. Oh, that sounds like a fab
Dave.
idea.
Yeah, do it.
It does. Go for it.
I could do with doing that before the VAT. I have to start paying VAT.
Husky says, don't worry, my support group will be starting up in January. A Resell Addiction said, sold my Mr. Gold Lego finally on Marketplace.
Oh.
I have no idea what that is.
No, me neither.
Good for you.
Something to do with Lego. I don't do Lego, by the way.
Nafanify says, okay, but could be better. Need to get listing.
Get listing. This is it. This is it. If you're going to list, you need to list now. Get it on.
Limelight says, a bumper month in October on Etsy. Maybe Etsy buyers are very organised for Christmas.
Retro Electrical says, yes, Belle, it sounded like you didn't work from home now. Silly me, just Chris being selfish.
No, I definitely still work from home and I am not commuting to Devon. But that could happen one day if they make me come back to the office.
Phil says, I've bought from eBid before. I've never bought from eBid.
No.
David said, I sell vinyl on a lot of trains and track.
Ooh,
okay.
It's a niche area. Jason says, as a part-time, a few good sales per day at the moment, but then only listing a few things per week. Oddly, Nappy's selling well of a bulk haul earlier in the year. Do you know what that is? That's parents stocking up ready for Christmas Day when the shops are shut for one day. That's what it is.
Maybe. Ian said it's because Belle shouts in your right ear, Chris. You're probably right.
Possibly.
They shout at me a lot.
Let me get my tiny violin.
Oh, Married to Reselling are on Whatnot as well. It's our Whatnot debut this Wednesday, 6 p.m. if anyone's about.
Ooh.
So get following. I think I'm following Married to Reselling already. So I'll try and pop in on that one.
Quick Whatnot question. Do you have to pay selling fees?
Yes, you do. It's 30p per item. That's why it's not a good idea to sell something for £1 because you get screwed on the fees. But it's 30p per item, and then it's 8% for Whatnot, and then roughly 3%. I think it's 2.9, but I always just say 3% for processing fee. So it's 11% plus 30p per item. RS says sales have been good the last half of November and December so far has continued in the same way. That's excellent.
Kathy's saying we're very pixelated.
Can't help it, Kathy.
What's up with it?
Don't know. Bells looks all right.
It's maybe a little. Yeah, it's a little bit on this end, but.
Husty said I stopped promoting about 2 weeks ago and sales have doubled. Good amounts too. I'm stable on eBay at the minute. That's good, Husty.
Samuel MBE says, good job one of those mini ducks isn't in Belle's Secret Santa this year. Does that mean it is? Oh, and by the way, Samuel MBE, I finally had the go-ahead that your gift is now ready. So hopefully it'll be on its way in the next week because I've got to pick it up.
Tap Peddler Derek said, I have stopped promoting any new items for over a month now. Old promotion still running. Maybe a way around the thing we discussed about having no promotions running. Keep an old one going. Yeah, I just leave mine now.
Matt Selstuff
leave mine running.
His sales are up 57.7% from last year.
Oh,
that's fantastic.
That's good. Well done.
Well done. Peter Ray says poor sales from mid-November, but picked up a lot last week and a half.
Excellent.
So Husky said sold a men's leather jacket yesterday, paid £5 into 350 quid.
That's a good one.
Woohoo! That is a good one.
And Helen sold a bottle of vintage perfume bought for £3, sold for $79.99. Best sale for a while. Well done, Helen.
Really good. Delby says got loads of vintage board games to list, so hopefully they will sell for Christmas. Ooh, Luke's World of Movies and TV. Is that a new one? I don't remember that name.
Possibly, yeah. I think Luke's been in actually before. Yeah.
He says, I'm happy with the win for Liverpool against Fulham 4-3. Anyway, how are you both doing? Hi, everyone in the chat.
We're all good,
yeah,
thank
we're
you.
good, thank you. We're actually warm for a change. So you can stay on the show as long as you want, because if it means we're going to sit here and stay warm, I'll sit here all night. Everyone seems to be getting on whatnot now.
Chris says Bungle looks like he's about to jump.
Yeah, he's like, I can't cope with the heat. We're used to it being cold. Pixel says tis the season for open cases, another just there.
Thank you, Luke. Appreciate that. Thanks for popping along as well.
Luke.
Pixel Fix says it's a season for open cases. It looks
Just
like
read
it's got
that.
another one. And it also says buyer buys Xbox 360 game, claims it's faulty. It's not. It's just not backwards compatible. Oh, well. What can you do, Pixel? What can you do?
Right, we're at the bottom. What's next? We're on a roll here, so we'll be done by 9
We're doing
o'clock.
well, aren't we? We're doing well. Any more chit chat? We're ahead of time here. What's coming up? Let's go over what's coming up this week for us. And if anyone wants to get involved, what not tomorrow 7 p.m. That's Tuesday this week 7 p.m.
And we're back to 7 p.m. Seeing as we did a weird timing once and everyone got confused.
Yeah. It's 7 p.m. tomorrow, Tuesday. We're back on the wall. We've got loads of collectibles, toys. We've got a little bit of clothing and all sorts of figures. Great, perfect things for Christmas gifts if you want to come along tomorrow at 7 p.m. This week's podcast, this week's Everything Reseller podcast. I hope you've been enjoying it all, by the way. We've had lots of positive comments. I've been enjoying doing it as well. It's kind of putting me out of my comfort zone a little bit, which is always good. You should always put yourself out a little bit. But this week's podcast is going to be 1 p.m. on Thursday. And it will be, at the moment, it looks like it's going to be with Tam from Tam and Bell. Bell may join in as well, but at the moment I think it's just Tam. And what we're talking about is what's best, side hustle or a full-time reseller, because Tam has recently moved from side hustle to being full-time, and obviously I've been part-time and full-time. So we're going to chat about that transition and the pros and cons of moving from part-time to full-time. There's lots of things to cover in that topic. So if you want to come along, join in the chat or listen back later, you can do, because we're on Spotify, we're on Apple Music, we're on Alexa and all that stuff. All you have to do is this. Alexa, play the Everything Reselling podcast.
Even ours hasn't done it.
We haven't got it on.
Oh.
I haven't plugged them in yet. Or you could say, hey, Google, play the Everything Reselling podcast.
Get. Oliver Ian has joined us, and so has Big Steve. Hello.
Oliver Ian was in from earlier.
Was he?
What not on a Tuesday?
Quiet?
Yeah, he's been very quiet, hasn't he? He's been quiet for a couple of weeks. It's a little Steve, to be honest. I don't know what's up with him.
Movie Chats has said they've just got back from the mini club meetup.
Oh, nice. I hope you had a good time.
Did you actually take your mini with you this time?
Yeah, it's always a good idea, isn't it?
You haven't still got everybody there thinking that you're just like...
Let's go to the mini club.
Some weirdo that's in the mini club with no mini.
Let's go to the mini club in a Mazda.
Lenny's Attic said sold 10 VHS set of Decade of Dance music tapes, paid £2, sold for 175 quid.
That's nice.
That is nice, isn't it?
Really nice. Kelly said, I got my t-shirts and the 2 very cool ones you gave us buyers giveaway. They are lush. Thank you. Oh, that's great, Kelly. Nice one.
Oh, is it that Kelly?
That's
is
Kelly
it
O.
Kelly 3 bags?
No, it's Kelly O.
Yeah, but didn't Kelly O end up with 3 bags?
I don't know, babe. You've lost me now.
Were you Kelly O 2 bags and then Kelly O 3 bags?
Oh, tea bags. Tea bags.
Tea bag. I didn't realise you were that Kelly. Hi, Kelly.
Elaine says daughters applied for lots of jobs but had a lot of rejections.
Oh, how
What
old's your
about
daughter?
being a reseller?
Yeah, okay.
Just putting it out there.
Secret Caps, I have to say the podcasts have been wicked, really enjoyed
Oh,
them.
excellent. I'm so glad you said that because I'm putting a lot of time and effort into it. And it's part of the reason why there's not as many other pre-recorded videos coming out because I'm really focused on getting this right. I really want to create a good series for the podcast and bring some good people on. And also I'm taking time to, have some good conversations and make sure I've got questions to ask and stuff. So
Cameron Bell said they're looking forward to it.
Excellent.
Fluffy Muffin says, no, my Alexa.
Soul Steps is in. Hi, Soul Steps.
Lisa says, have you got lots of guests planned ahead for your podcast?
Yeah, at the minute I'm working around 3 or 4 ahead at the moment. I've got a little list going. And I'm working my way through it. So if you're listening, I'm not going to give away any guest names other than the next one that's coming up because I don't want to jinx it if somebody has to drop out or something, which is fine. But yeah, I've got a few guests coming up that I've got lined up. So yeah.
Once Love said, thanks for that, Chris. Our Google never listens to me. And Retro Electrical Repair says, Alexa just tried to play Sue's reselling podcast.
Excellent. Did anyone else get Sue's reselling podcast? Just got a massive hit of views or whatever.
The disabled photographer says, I've gone from full time to selling my photos as a side hustle.
Oh, you've gone the other way.
Yeah,
that's a good point. Yeah. I'm going to think about that as well because there are people that go the opposite way for many different reasons.
You go get real jobs again.
Yes.
ABL says my Alexa doesn't understand Mancunian Welsh.
Fair enough. Do I need to try it again?
Oliver Green says I was poorly last week, but being in the background tonight. Well, hope you're feeling better.
Poorly my ass.
I'll be sympathetic towards you.
Poorly my ass. You just didn't want to do the movie chats Thursday Night Live. It's very disappointed, Steve.
Kelly says yes, Belle, you're right. So yeah, it was Kelly all 3 bags. Movie chat says we took Biggie with us this week. However, Teddy is also working now. Oh yay! Glad you've got it working. Well done. Fluffy Muffin's really enjoying the podcast.
Has it been a non-YouTube? I've only got to episode 3. Give me a chance. I'm trying to build it. So if you want to come on, Husty, send me a message. We'll hook up. We'll do it.
Right, we're at the bottom. What's next?
It's basically the duck race.
It's basically the duck race. It's an early night. Woohoo!
I got sidetracked. So Whatnot tomorrow 7 p.m. Podcast Thursday 1 p.m. Also, there probably will be an extra pre-recorded video this week because I've got some unboxings already recorded that from the weekend. I know they're not the greatest videos to watch, but I had some stuff to unbox, so I thought I'd video it, and we'll have some extra videos. Maybe at the weekend I might put one out. Anyway, yeah, now we're going to do the duck race.
Husky says, yay, deal.
Yeah, send me a message, and we'll do it. I'll put you on my list.
Luke says, have we been watching the 60th anniversary specials of Doctor Who? I've never watched Doctor Who. It's just not,
it's not really my thing either. I know loads of people love Doctor Who, but I've never really been able to. No. I'm like you, I'm not really a fan of Doctor Who.
There's no werewolves or vampires in it.
Well, there is sometimes. I do know that there's a werewolf in Doctor Who.
Not enough.
Right, you keep everyone chatting, babes, while I just set up.
To the bottom of the chat.
Well, monitor.
Right. So, for all of you newbies,
do the Secret Santa. Remind people.
I will do. For all you newbies that might not have any idea what we're about to do, this is our weekly duck race. And if you want to be in on it next week, all you have to do is once this stream has ended, go back onto the recording and in the comments section, write any comment you like, and that will automatically enter you into next week's duck race. Anybody that wins a duck race between now and Christmas, and who's won it all year, will also be entered into a Christmas Day special. We're going to be going live for a very short period of time on Christmas Day to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and to do one duck race with all the winners from the previous duck races. And they will win a hamper that we've been putting together, which I need to get out of the cupboard because I have no idea what we've got in it, but it's going to be full of loads of cool stuff. And yes, for anybody that's part of the Secret Santa, I hope you're all well on the way of sending gifts out, or you've bought your gifts and doing whatever you need to, because ideally, how many weeks have we got till it's not next week, is it the week after?
For what?
The Secret Santa.
The 18th is the day that we're going to open all our gifts.
So the 18th is the show where we're pretty much going to concentrate the entire show on opening up Secret Santa. And for that one, you can either come live for a very brief, because we have to keep it short, very brief opening of your gift, or you can send us pictures and Chris will have them ready and we'll get them up so we can see what each person has bought.
And I've got an announcement to make. Well, a kind of announcement. On the 18th, our last show before Christmas, so the week before Christmas, when we do all the present opening, we've got a very, very special guest coming on the show.
Ooh,
I
don't know this.
I can't say any more than that right now, other than it's a very, very special guest.
A long story short said, no, a reseller dictionary said, Chris, you're going to end up being a reseller coach and advisor. I think he already is.
I can't coach anybody, really.
Unofficially.
I'm not perfect, you see, so I can't coach anyone.
Huskies said, no.
Long story short, said my dad ordered the duck l'orange for dinner.
Jason said, quick question, guys. When did most people put their stores into holiday mode?
I don't put mine into holiday mode. I've got no need to this year because we're not really going to be away for long enough over the Christmas period. We're only spending like a day or two in Manchester, so
it won't even go into holiday mode
when we
go away, though. When we go on holiday.
No, it will because we're away too long for that one.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'll be in holiday mode for that.
I thought you normally just change your
but
settings.
it's too long, really, I think.
Oh, right, okay.
I'll probably put it in holiday. I probably will. I'm not going to say for definite, but.
Cherry started her Secret Santa. Cool. He said, I meant you're going to end up being a reselling coach.
Oh, no, I still don't think so.
Tamabella sending theirs on Wednesday. Once Love said yours might come in 2 packages, Cherry. Ooh, trying to work out the best way to get them sent out. That sounds interesting.
Janie Vu's sending hers out tomorrow.
Lorraine says, I get the impression that live on Xmas Day will be brief if Bella's her way. Pretty sure people have better things to do on Christmas Day than watch yours.
Junie says, I think it will be 2 minutes, 30 seconds long, Steve. So 2 minutes for a duck race and 30 seconds Merry Christmas.
Pretty much. Jeff says, sent my Not So Secret Santa gift off last week. Bonus gift headed to Kimmel Bay. Should be there Thursday.
Who sent that? Jeff.
Santa
sent us something. Oh, lovely.
Cool. I like presents.
Oh, thank you very much. I can't wait to get that.
Does the special guest own elves?
Don't know.
Janie Vu sending hers out tomorrow.
That's what I just said. Kathy as well.
Bet it's the Grinch.
I was just thinking with dispatch times. No, I'm not going into holiday mode, Jason. I just have 2-day dispatch, and with I don't know how the bank holidays fall this year, but it will probably mean that I don't have to dispatch for several days, so it's fine.
Bank holiday is Monday, Tuesday.
Right. So yeah, that'll mean that anything from the Friday afternoon onwards, will not have to be dispatched until the Wednesday. So yeah.
Technically, you could send it on the Saturday if you got it
I
Friday.
probably would. I mean, I probably would drop off on the Saturday anyway, just to get rid of it.
No, we can't. We won't be.
We won't be. I won't be dropping off on the Saturday.
We're watching Elf. Woohoo!
Oh yeah, yeah. We're going to see Elf the musical. That's our Christmas trip this year, isn't it?
It is. It's really late because we don't tend to leave our Christmas trips like this late usually.
No.
Even though, if anybody's ever been to Rule before, I have booked us onto the mini train that goes around the lake on the Santa train.
The one that 5-year-olds are on, that go on.
Pretty sure we're going to be the only 2 adults on it, just without any kids. And it's dog friendly though. I think we should take the dog. She can be our baby.
Luke says, "What's your favorite movie and TV show of all time?" Back to the Future trilogy for me. TV show, oh, there's so many. What would you say my favorite TV show was?
Walking Dead.
Yeah, Walking Dead's up there. Quantum Leap, love Quantum Leap.
We had our wedding as Walking Dead, so don't tell me it's not one of your favorite
Quantum Leap and Breaking Bad's good as well. What's your favorite movie and TV show, babe?
Supernatural.
Supernatural. What about movies?
10 Things I Hate
I
About
knew you were going to say it. I knew it.
Do love that film. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You feel like heaven to touch. Boy, I want to hold you so.
Oh no.
There you go. That's our Ono for this week, guys. See what I have to cope with.
That's what happens when I serenade him. Well, whatever. Where are we up to?
I think we're ready for the duck race.
Are
I wonder
you
why
going up
Supernatural. Yeah. Exactly.
I wonder.
Elaine's going on the Polar Express.
Oh, it's amazing.
It is good. I have to admit, it was good fun. Have you seen our video? Have you seen our video, Elaine?
I literally, that is one of the best Christmas things I've ever done. It was amazing. Limelight says, are you going up against the King's Speech on Christmas Day? Oh, yeah. Our duck race is well going to win.
What time are we going to do it? Have we decided?
Nope.
Evening, I think. Evening. We'll have a nice Baileys, a piece of cake, Baileys, and we'll come and sit down with our crew and we'll do the live.
Junie D's orders her, so she's hoping it comes next week so she can send it. Kelly says, I was going to join the Secret Santa, but how do you buy someone a present? You don't know. Where would I start? It's actually called the Not So Secret Santa. So we did a wheel and we paired people up so they could exchange, because we tried doing Secret Santa the first year and it was super hard. It was
so complicated.
It was so complicated. So we do Not So Secret Santa. But if you're with us next year, feel free to join him. Problem with joining at this late day, we'd have to find you someone to pair you up with.
And I don't have any reserves right now, but maybe next year, perhaps. Okay, are we ready for the duck race tonight? There's only what date is it? What date is it today? 4th?
Yeah.
4th, 11th, 18th. There's only 3 opportunities to get in the Christmas Day race now. 3 opportunities. Oh, go and watch it, Elaine. Go and watch it.
Someone likes their rom-coms. I do like my rom-coms. Oliver Ian, didn't know you had a Walking Dead wedding bell. Wish you'd mentioned it.
I know, sorry. Cheeky bugger. Right, we're ready for the duck race, babe. Are we down?
Go for it.
Yeah. Okay, you ready to do the commentary?
Elaine says she needs to watch the Polar Express video.
Yes, please do. You're just repeating everything that I'm saying now.
Oh, it's because the heat's getting to me. I'm not used to it.
Turn it off. Oh,
Has that been affecting our sound?
Probably not. And if it has, tough. We have to stay warm, otherwise we can't give a quality of live show to our viewers.
Right. On your marks, get set. Woo! And they are off. We have a huge ball out of the. Excuse me.
Babe.
Sorry. All out of the traps really quick, but Chris Tyler has taken an early lead, followed by 1-1. Sarah B is now taking over, and we have Dirt Diggler down at the bottom, along with Nespresso. Up the top, we have 52 Hermitage, and Starbucks is making his way to the front, along with Dizzy J. My Ladybug is also joining that front bunch, along with Lou. Sarah B is just holding her own in the middle there, and Ella is coming up, and so is Ian G.
We've lost the music.
Say Jason and Twisted, and oh yes, we have, but never mind. Deborah Sardine. Oh, look at her little Christmas hat. That would be so cool if she won because she's dressed like Santa. Come up to the front, and Cartoon Head is dressed as a little teddy bear. Bless him. So cute. There's someone I think called Simon just behind me, but I can't quite see the name. Fletch one is having a nosy to see what the front are doing, but he's more off to the backs. Elaine Parks is coming up through the middle. She's coming up Disney's rear, and he's just given up. He's just given in. Jabba came up, but now gone away. I can see Pixel Fix. Is he going to do it twice in 2 weeks? Let's see. Dorothy Watkins has come down at the bottom dressed as Spider-Man, and I can see Tam and Bell there as well, along with Jason Coyle and Peter Ray. Lisa is making her way as a naked duck. We literally have a whole row of naked ducks.
I was just thinking that.
At the front. AMPR is up at the top, and so is Ali Evans. Emsden has made their way to the front, also a naked duck. Lou is trying to push forward as Trump, but I think it's too soon. Bell's Coast Corner. Look at the little snowman. It's so cute. We're down to the last 20 seconds.
Pixel Fix could win again.
He could win again, Pixel Fix. Retro Hawk is holding their own there, and so is AMPR. We're down to the last 10 seconds, but he's held that lead too long. It's going to be someone else. Who is it going to be? This is anybody's race. Someone's going to make a dash for it. Is it going to be Hillary Rhodes? It is! Sam and Bell were literally on the finish line. Sorry, Sam and Bell.
Well done, Hillary Rhodes. You need to message me, Hillary. Please message me, Instagram or Facebook, with your address so that I can pass that on to Once Loved Treasures.
Turn that quacking off. Sorry we didn't have music, guys.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just stopped. You know what it was?
What?
I took off the loop by accident.
There you go.
Sale, guys. Transformers, $24.99.
Robots in disguise. Kimmy Kitty said, so kind you're popping on to see us Christmas Day. Of course we're going to come and wish you all Merry Christmas. It's the other way around. It'll be very kind for anybody that decides to tune in. Because like I said, I'm sure you've got better things to do on Christmas Day. ABL says he keeps forgetting to comment.
You're lost, Dave.
Movie chat says, oh, that's what's been up the last few weeks. You've not had the heat, you know. Alan Starbuck says, that's it. No chance now. No music. Come on, Chris, get humming the tune. Kathy peaked too soon. Yeah, Tam and Bell, you were second. You were literally on the finish line.
Yeah, we're nearly there. Nearly there.
Nearly. So close. So
anyway, Hillary Rhodes is the winner this week. You will go into the Christmas Day duck race.
Yay!
If you're not already, I'm not sure.
I'm actually going to get Chris, because I keep forgetting, when we finish the stream, I'm going to tell him to drag out the stuff so I can see what's in it.
Okay, we'll do. So we're done for this week, I think. I think we're done. Unless anyone's got anything else to ask us or to comment on.
I feel like I'm having a hot flush.
I know, it's going hot and cold in here, isn't it? Helen didn't even see her duck this week.
Oh, it would have been in there somewhere.
There somewhere. I remember putting it in. So
there's so many names that they all overlap and you just can't see. And if you're somewhere near the back, you've got no chance. No chance.
Thank you, Emsden.
Yep, you're all getting an early pass tonight. I'm going to spend the next 10 minutes sorting out the duck race for Christmas Day.
So anyway, look out for Whatnot tomorrow, 7 p.m. Podcast 1 p.m. Thursday. There'll also be a video out for an unboxing video at the weekend. And that's pretty much it for us this week. There's also other Whatnotters on this week as well. Married to Reselling are on Wednesday. I think Z's going Friday, Only Cool Stuff. So if you're not following them, go and follow them on Whatnot as well.
I won't be here next week because I'm on late.
Oh, You've stuck with me, guys, next week,
So I won't be
unfortunately.
here next week. I do apologise. You can all get your gripes in now, get it out of the way. But do you know something? Good news for you guys, not so much for me, but they're actually taking our lates off us. They're taking our lates off us. So
I'm taking your money off
that's
you.
going to be a hefty chunk coming out of my wage when they eventually do it. But it's not going to be. I think they're stopping the lates in about 12 months. No, it's less than that, isn't it?
They're
I think
phasing
they're going to be stopping the lates by about February, but they're still going to honour our pay until like April 2025 or something like that. The easing us in slowly, but that means you guys will always have me unless I'm poorly sick. So,
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Oh, thanks, Elaine. Love you too. Have a good week. Good night from Scott and Stacey. Thanks for joining us, Stacey.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder, Lynn. Only 12 thumbs up. Come on. Come on, you.
Fluffy says your Monday lives really cheer me up. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that we cheer somebody up. Hope everyone has a great week.
People have a laugh at our expense, I think, don't they?
Yeah, off to switch my electric blanket.
Yeah, ours is going on in a minute as well.
Junie says thanks
We'll have a nice warm butt.
That was Duck Race 97.
It's mad, isn't it? Mad.
Is this the bell end? Well, my phone died just before I came on, so I don't actually
Not good enough.
I know, I don't actually
Very, very
have
poor
a
show
bell
from
end,
Belle
so
tonight.
the only bell end you've got is this one here. I'm sorry. Have a great week, guys. Thank you for joining us. Stay safe. Bye.
Thanks very much for watching. Really appreciate it. If you want to catch up on another one of my videos, you can try one like this or one like this. They're both good ones. Give it a go, or you can subscribe by pressing this button here. There you go. See you later.